am in beautiful San Louis Obispo with Running Warehouse this week. We are doing a ton of shoe reviews. We're doing a ton of gear reviews and a lot of really fun stuff. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I've been working with Running Warehouse for a couple years now. All around great brand. I think my favorite part about Running Warehouse, when they send you shoes, because they'll ship you your shoes, they always send you a return label. So you have 90 days to try out shoes, which you know is kind of unheard of. Most companies have 30 days. You can return them worn and they give you the shipping label. So you don't even have to go find a printer, scramble for all that. Amazing, amazing company. And I'm really excited to share this opportunity with you. I got in yesterday on Wednesday. Today's Thursday, 7-Eleven. Maybe I'll get that free Slurpee. Got in yesterday. We went from Richmond to Denver to San Louis Obispo. Got in, still struggling with like the whole time change, but we were able to tour the entire warehouse, which was like heaven. You see all these shoes. It's like Costco, but for like running shoes, running gear, running fuel. And you're just like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I'll be sure to share some footage of that. Yesterday we ran 5 miles. We started at the beach and then we went on a trail. So we didn't actually run on the sand, which was nice because I don't love running on the sand, but I was able to test out a shoe that is coming out this fall by New Balance. These are the New Balance Balos and they're very lightweight off the bat. I will give you a better review this fall, but I will say I didn't love them. If you've tried the Fresh Foam 1080s from New Balance, you know that they're pretty soft shoe. I was expecting this one to have a little bit more stiffer of a sole, which will make it easier to push off the ground, but it actually has a softer sole. So one thing that I noticed is that my toes this morning, so I ran yesterday, my toes this morning are sore, and I think they're never sore after 5 miles. I'm in marathon training, like 5 miles is very routine for me at this point. My toes are sore because it almost felt like as I was pushing off the ground, my toes had to curl into the shoe to get any sort of like grip or traction to push off the ground because they felt that soft. When I was running, I was thinking these would be really good to walk the dogs in, because you know how when you're walking, you want like a really soft, comfortable walking shoe. That's kind of how they felt. But I'll give another review once they come out, because again, I was told that this shoe is something that gets better as you continue to wear it. So we will see. The one thing I don't love about shoes that have a really soft sole is that it's really hard to get your weight and your load over your big toe. It almost feels like, because when you're going into big toe stability and you're able to push off the ground with your big toe, if the sole is too soft, it's really hard to get into that pronation because your foot's just hanging out on the outside of your foot. It's like it's almost like trying to pronate and get the weight over your big toe on sand. It's going to be really, really hard to do versus it being on a little bit more of a stiffer sole. So that's one thing that I've noticed with this shoe, or any sort of soft sole shoes that have Fresh Foam or that have a really comfortable feel when you first put them on, but they're actually really, really soft shoes. They're squishy shoes, as they like to say. The big toe stability tends to not be there as much. And that's something that's really important if you're trying to prevent injuries this year. If you're trying to load your glute max this year, you need that big toe stability. So we will see. Today we have a mystery run in the morning, and then we have some content stuff in the afternoon. And then we're going to the farmer's market, which is apparently amazing here. With the mystery run, honestly, it just sounds terrifying. Like a mystery run, how long is it for? What is the pace? Like, I want to know the specifics. I want to mentally prepare for this run, and I have nothing. So I am going into it like, all right, at least I'm, kind of in marathon training mode. I'm not at peak mileage yet, but at least I feel like I'm going to be able to accomplish whatever they want me to do. But it is kind of terrifying because I heard there are donuts involved, and if I have to eat a donut and run, I will puke. So I will keep you updated on what we do with the mystery run, and I'll be sure to take some footage of that. Today's run is an Assix run, so let me show you what we'll be wearing. I've tried Assix gear before, like tops, sports bras, and shorts, and I didn't love them. But this gear is promising. This is their Meta Run tank. It's so breathable. There's holes throughout the entire thing, which I love because it's so humid in Richmond. So I need something to be able to throw over a bra. So I really like this tank top, and it's loose fitting. This is a medium. And then we have the Meta Run split shorts. If you know me, you know my legs need to move when I'm running, or else I just hate the shorts. I feel trapped. So I like that these are split. They do have these biker shorts in them, which I haven't run in shorts that have like this compression in them in a really long time. So I'll be interested to see if I like them. But I do love that it has pockets for fuel on each side or your phone on both sides. And then in the back, you have a zippered pocket for your keys or more storage. We'll see how I like these, but so far they're promising. I'm just nervous that these biker shorts are gonna ride up and kind of get annoying because you have to pull them down. But the split short part is really promising. For shoes, we're running in the Assix Magic Speed that has the FF Turbo. This is an 8mm drop shoe. So lightweight, I think it's 7.4 ounces. Like I can't believe how lightweight it is. The color is super fun. I like the laces, I like the tongue so far. And the back, or the bottom, not the back. The bottom has this split out that makes it a little bit easier for those speed workouts. So you can get off the ground, has a nice sole to it, and it already feels really comfortable when I put it on. I think Assix is really stepping up their game. I used to wear Assix when I first started running, and they were very narrow to me. So I stopped wearing them, but recently I've been really enjoying Assix, so I'm excited to see if this is my new speed workout shoe. I'll keep you updated. Right off the bat, these shoes are nice. They have a lot more bounce, a stiffer sole, and I feel like they're a lot more snug. I know they are a racing shoe, and that's probably why they are more snug. But because my foot is flat, it almost can appear like it's wide, especially towards the end of the race. So I am interested to see like how does it do during a longer speed workout. I'm still in the search for a marathon shoe for Marine Corps Marathon, so I'm taking all these shoes into consideration as my racing shoe. I am a little nervous that it might be a little bit too narrow towards the end of a race, because you know at the end of a race, especially you've been running for a couple hours at that point, your foot tends to swell, it tends to get flatter and therefore wider, and that can cause blisters, that can cause your toes to feel really sore. I don't want that feeling, so I'm a little nervous about this shoe being a marathon shoe, but I'm just gonna test it with my speed workouts, maybe some longer runs before I make that decision. If you're running and traveling, racing and traveling, it's really hard to pack a huge foam roller in your bag, but that could be something that you really benefit from, is foam rolling before you do your dynamic warm up, before you go into your race. That is why I really like the size of this chirp wheel. This comes in a set, but it is the smallest chirp wheel. It's probably like 2 inches in diameter. So it fits easily into luggage. And I love that it just basically replaces a foam roller. So I can still foam roll while I'm on the road. According to research, you're ideally foam rolling for 60 to 90 seconds before you go into your dynamic warm-up. And what that has shown to do is increase your range of motion, increase your flexibility, which can help increase the force output that the muscle gives. That's why I recommend you foam roll pre-run versus post-run. But if you find that also foam rolling post-run feels good, I'm not going to tell you to not do it, but just try also adding it in pre-run. Let's go to the mystery run.
Hey, well,
Tap it out.
9!
I already tapped out a while ago.
I'll just still tap it.
I ate 4 donuts in 10 minutes and I ran a 7:15 mile. My stomach didn't hurt too much, but I was ready for that mile to be over with. I'm really actually happy with my pace.
We have Melissa and Naomi in 3rd place.
Woo!
Lisa in 2nd.
Woo!
And Ashley in 1st.
Big money, big money, big
I know.
money.
Yeah. Looks great.
Just finished the mystery run, and honestly I'm really proud of myself for that mile time because I thought it was going to be way worse, but I was able to sustain my speed, which I'm really proud of. In regards to the clothing, this tank top was amazing because it was really, really hot out there, and I feel like it was still breathable just because there's so many holes in it. And then these shorts, I'm not the biggest fan of these shorts. This is the Meta Run tank. These are the Meta Run split shorts. These shorts, I honestly would love them so much more if they didn't have these biker shorts fit in, because it was just riding up, and that's not really the most comfortable thing ever when something's riding up your crotch while you're running. So I would have preferred the underwear liner. So I'm not loving these shorts. I don't even know, maybe I'd wear them like casually, but I don't love the bike shorts in them. I do like the idea of having the pockets for fuel, and I kept my phone in there, which was helpful, but that was pretty much it with the shorts. In regards to the shoes, these are the Magic Speed by Assix. I really enjoyed them. Initial thoughts, I'm a heel striker. So as you can see, there is some give when I'm putting weight through my heel, but it's not one of those shoes where the second my heel hits the ground, I feel like I'm being pushed backwards. It's one of those things where I felt like I could propel myself forward as I was running, because it does have this FF turbo in the shoe in the forefoot, which means it basically allows you to push off from a stiffer sole, which is the FF turbo. So initially I'm like, okay, I really like this shoe. It's a good shoe. I'm thinking it's my new speed workout shoe. I don't think it's my race shoe just because of how snug it fits. And I'm just a little nervous about like the narrowness of the shoe, especially in those later miles. But I think this will be my new track workout shoe or speed workout shoe. Just wrapped up a full day of content, podcasting, creating reels, creating some YouTube for Running Warehouse. We're about to go to the San Louis Obispo farmers market, which is apparently really fun. I'm super excited for it. I got these glasses. It's giving snow bunny. It's giving ski goggles is what it's giving, but I don't know if I like them. What do you think? I know they're trendy and I'll probably wear them because they actually have good coverage, but like, am I embarrassing myself wearing these, or do they actually look good? I don't know. I need your help. Let me know.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. That's
I need to find a gift for my wife. Is there any gift worthy? Anything that makes her know I thought of her.
She's resisting.
Sunsetting.
Today is a trail running day. I think I'm going with the Sunnies just because I really like them. We're wearing rabbit gear, so I have a rabbit shirt that's Running Warehouse with the logo there. Very lightweight. And then there's shorts that have a liner. I like their shorts. They have these in another color. I really like the length. They don't ride up. They don't, you know, ride up in the crotch either, which I really like. And then for shoes, I'm wearing some Topo Mountain Racers. These are the Mountain Racer 3s. I've heard really good things about some Topos, so all of my trail runners that I've worked with really like them, so I'm excited to try them on. So far, first thoughts, I like the wide toe box. They're very comfortable, but we'll see what I think when I'm actually on the trail. Let's go. And then after we go do some trail running, we're going to a brunch called Madonna Inn. I don't know if that's famous or not, but I'm guessing it's named after Madonna. And then we're doing a nutrition taste test, which should be very interesting because I'm just so blunt and I can't hold back any of my opinions on fuel because I don't know, that's just who I am. Like, you'll know if I like it, you'll know if I don't. And I will say the majority of fuel I do not love. So this should be really fun. Let's go. Today has been an absolute whirlwind, but so fun. So we did 3 miles this morning through downtown, and then we ran up a big old trail, which was basically a mountain. It was a 4 mile, so up and back, 4 mile total, and it was over 1,000 feet of elevation. So I would say it's like power hiking, like you're walking up really steep inclines with probably over 11% grade, and then you're running when it flattens out, and then we were able to run down the mountain. So it was so fun. I feel like I understand why people are obsessed with trail running. I'm in a area right now in California where it's like, I feel like if I lived here, I would do more trail running than road running. I love it. It's beautiful. The views at the top are amazing, like just stunning. If you ever get the chance to come to San Louis Obispo, come. So in regards to the shoes that I wore today, because I don't always wear trail shoes, obviously, because I'm not always trail running, but I was able to try the Topo Mountain Racer 3s. I'll show you them. They're a little dirty because it was a dusty day. These are very lightweight right off the bat because I've only done one run in them. It was 7 miles. So I've only done one run. Wide toe box. You can see that the toesies have a lot of room to move. I will say though, these are like a pretty low stack height, but I will say that they have really good traction. There was a lot of rocks, especially going downhill. Like going on a downhill summit is a little scary. You kind of feel like you're gonna wipe out, but everything was fine. These on the like technical parts of the trail, the climbing parts to the top, wasn't slipping at all, so that was really nice. But I will say the midfoot to the forefoot is really soft, and I didn't really mind that going downhill. I didn't really mind that on the flat, kind of like the flatter parts of the trail. But if we were running uphill and it was to the point where we're actually running, not hiking, then it was a little bit harder to push off the ground because of how soft it was. Really good flexibility of the shoe. It's not a stiff shoe at all. Right off the bat, I like this shoe. I will be wearing it again. We have another trail run tomorrow and an Adidas Terrace trail shoe, so I'll be able to compare the two, but I really liked it. And then it was really fun. So after we did the trail run, we had to record some content for Running Warehouse, and then we went and ate brunch at the Madonna Inn. I'm gonna bring some pictures up. It was so fun. The food, I mean, I don't know about you, but after a summer run, like all I want is water, orange juice, and coffee. So got the lineup because I'm a thirsty girl. And then I split with Ashley Mateo. I split the Madonna frittata. It was a frittata with like all these veggies. So good. And then we split some pancakes too. So kind of got the best of both worlds, I'm not gonna lie. But it was just like decked out in pink. Like even the bathrooms were like really fun to look at. Apparently every room in the Madonna Inn is different if you like stay the night. But if you're ever around this area, I would definitely check it out. Like I want to go back there. Just pink and extra and fun, and like the carpet was roses, which my middle name is Rose, so I was like, oh, this is really cool. So that was really, really fun. So now we're going back to Running Warehouse. We're doing a blind nutrition taste test, which I'm so excited for, because if you've been following me on Instagram, you know, like I've been set in my ways with my nutrition and my fuel. Like I try something, I'm like, I hate it. And I'm like, why did I ever try that? Like I have a system that works. So this is going to be interesting to see like just a variety of fuels. I'm guessing we'll have like a blindfold on, and I'm guessing we'll just be trying different things, see what we like without, you know, seeing what the brand is or seeing what the flavor is. So I'll report back my favorite fuels, and then I can have more options when I'm running. That'll be really, really fun. And then we have, tomorrow is the Dirt Circus community run, which is a 5-mile up and back trail race or trail run. And we have the pre-party tonight. So that is the plan. Last day in SLO, we have the Dirt Circus race today, which is a community run. It's gonna be really fun. Adidas is, I guess you could say, sponsoring our outfit. We're wearing the Terex top with these Terex shorts. I really like the top. The shorts are giving soccer vibes. I used to play soccer, and that is what I feel like. I don't know if it's because they're long, they're baggy, but I feel like these would be really comfortable to lounge in. For shoes, well, right now I'm wearing Jogology socks, because when we get there, we're gonna pick out of a hat between 1, 2, and 3, and that's the shoe we get to run in. So that is kind of scary. I don't know if I hope this shoe is comfortable. I hope they're all like really similar. So I don't know what shoe I'm gonna be wearing, but it is part of the Adidas Terex line, I guess you could say. So this race, it's not a race, it's a community run. It's a fun run. It's also like straight up, like a lot of incline. So yeah, we're not racing it, but I think it's about 5 miles, over 1,000 feet of elevation. I think the peak of the elevation though is in the middle of the race, or not the middle of the race, the middle of the out and back. So it's kind of like this, and then you turn around. And then right after the race, I'm leading with Dr. Matt, the post-run mobility. Dr. Matt is from Doctors of Running, super, super smart. I was able to pick his brain yesterday. And then my hat is from Ioana. He runs a YouTube channel that reviews shoes. I will link it here. And then it says hobby jogger. Apparently that term pisses a lot of people off. I love it because we are hobby joggers. We are doing this as our hobby. It is supposed to be fun. But let's go to the Dirt Circus trail race. We are running with the Adidas Speed. It is very cold out here, but we're doing the Adidas Terex Speed for the race today.